Children, welcome to Bruhan Mumbai Municipal Corporation's Virtual Training Center. And I am your English teacher Mrs. Nehal Godambe from Virtual Training Center, Dadar. Children, learning from home is a part of our studies nowadays. Because of corona epidemic, we are all at home. And so, I welcome you all through our virtual training center for learning English. In today's session, we are going to learn a very important topic in English language. So let's begin with today's session. So today's topic is passive voice. In standard 9th, we have learnt about voice. So in the beginning, we will just have a short and sweet revision of the voice. So we will begin with what is voice. See children, voice has many literal meaning, but in a grammatical sense, what is voice? Let's see. So voice refers to the form of a verb which indicates whether its subject is performing the action or whether the subject is being acted upon. See, try to understand. Voice refers to the form of a verb. We have learned subject, object, verb in our earlier standards. So here voice refers to the form of a verb which indicates whether its subject is performing the action or whether the subject is being acted upon. So let's learn in detail. See, here are two sentences in front of you. Just read those sentences, very simple sentences. The boy watches the stars. One more sentence. My mom waters the flowers. Very simple sentences. The boy watches the stars and my mom waters the flowers. Now you can see here, I have written these sentences with three different colors. Why so? Let's see. So here in both the sentences, the words in green are subject of the sentence. Words in pink are verbs of the sentences and the words in blues are the objects of those respective sentences. So as you know, we have learned SVO pattern in our earlier standards. So here you can see the subject is performing the action. The boy is watching the stars. Our mom is watering the flowers. So this is the example of the active voice. Okay. So let's learn what is active voice. In an active voice sentence, a subject does an action that affects an object. You can see here. The object in first sentence is the stars and the boy is doing the action of watching those stars. So in active voice, directly a subject is doing the action. Okay, got it clear? So now we will see that many actions involve two people or things. Okay, now just now we have seen a boy is watching the stars. So boy and stars, two things. One that performs the action and one that is affected by the action or on which the action is being performed. Now here we will take one more simple example, very simple example. Monkey ate the banana. Monkey ate the banana. Now in this sentence, if you look carefully, see monkey is the subject, ate is the verb and banana is the object. So directly monkey is performing the action on the banana. So this is an example of active voice. See here, monkey is subject and banana is object. Okay. So that was the example of active voice. Now here, look at the sentence. Monkey ate the banana. Same sentence. And sometimes you want to focus on the object. Now here we have seen monkey ate the banana. Monkey was the subject and banana was the object. Now in second type of sentence, sometimes we focus on the object. Now you know in this sentence banana is the object. Okay. So now if you write sentence in this way, the banana was eaten by the monkey, because in this sentence object is banana. So here we have framed this sentence in this way. The banana was eaten by the monkey. So here object has become the subject now. The banana was eaten by the monkey. So this type of sentence is known as passive voice. We will learn in detail. See here, again I have brought you two sentences. Abhi drove his car off the road. Abhi drove his car off the road. So this is an example of active voice. Abhi is driving his own car. Okay. Now in second sentence, see the sentence. The car was driven off the road by Abhi. Now you can see here the car has come in the beginning of the sentence as the subject, and then the action was taken by Abhi. Now we have changed the sequence. The car was driven off the road by Abhi. So here we will see Abhi is the subject, drove is the action word, and his car is the object in first sentence. Action word means verb. Now see in second sentence the sequence of these words. Now Abhi, who was the subject in first sentence, has come at the last or at the end of the second sentence, and here object has come in the first place, and was driven, that was the action word or the verb, has remained in that place. So the car was driven. See the change in the verb also. In first sentence, Abhi drove his car, and in second sentence, we have changed the verb form. The car was driven. Here we have used form of to be, was, and the PP, past participle of the verb, drive, drove, driven. Okay, so see how we change the active voice into passive voice. What other changes we have to do while changing the active voice sentence into passive voice sentence? That the object will be the subject in passive voice and verb will be changed, form of be plus pp, and the subject will be at the end of this sentence. So look carefully, learn it minutely so that you will come to know. Now, simultaneously, we will learn about active and passive voice so that the concept will be clear to you. Active voice, passive voice. In active, what a subject does, and in passive, the focus is on the action. We have seen that monkey ate the banana. So here we have seen what subject was doing. Monkey was the subject and the banana was eaten by the monkey. So here the action was focused. Okay. We will take one more simple example here. Ram killed Ravan. This is active voice. Directly the action has been taken by the subject. And in passive, how can we frame the sentence? Ravan was killed by Ram. See here. Now how we have changed the subject. In first sentence, Ravan was the object because the action was performed on Ravana or Ravan. And in second sentence, you can see now the Ravan has come in the beginning of the sentence. Was killed, form of be plus pp, and at the end of the sentence, you can see the subject has come from the active voice. So in this way, you have to focus on the format of the passive voice sentence. Now we will see what a passive voice consists of. So it has the subject, the verb to be in the correct tense we have seen just now, was killed. So form of to be in their correct tense and the past participle of the verb needed, pp. Car was driven or the killed. So you should know the third form of the be of that tense. So past participle of the verb is needed over here. So three things we have seen: the subject, the verb to be correct tense, and the pp or the past participle. So see how will be the format: subject plus verb plus form of to be plus past participle. Okay, so the very important thing, the last format, you note it down and then you practice with that format. Now, very important point, how to identify passive voice. See, there are some tips. Look at what happened and look at who was responsible for doing it. Just now we have seen some examples. The banana was eaten by the monkey. So, who was responsible for doing that? If the person or thing responsible for doing the actions is either omitted or occurs in the sentence after the thing that happened. Okay, the banana was eaten by monkey. Sometimes we omit the person or the thing who is doing the action. We will see examples of this sentence. And if you see a past participle straight after the form of to be, its passive voice. Ravan was killed by Ram. So, form of be plus past participle. So, that is straight passive voice. So, these are some tips how to identify the passive voice. Then, when the passive voice is used, we will see the passive voice is used when we want to focus attention on the person or thing affected by the action. The banana was eaten by the monkey. So here we are focusing on the banana. Normally the performer of the action or the agent comes first and is made the subject of the verb, and then we use the active form of the verb. The other person or thing is made the object of the verb. So normally the performer of the action or the agent comes first and is made the subject of that verb. Okay, so in this way, very easy to identify the passive voice in the sentence. Following examples of passive voice, see, the doer of action is not mentioned. So this is some more type of passive voice. You can see in some passive voice sentences the doer is not mentioned. The action who is performing is absent over there. For example, elders should be respected. Now see here, it is not mentioned that Who should respect the elders? So elders should be respected by everyone, or elders should be respected by younger one. So that is not mentioned. So these are some examples of passive voice where the doer of action is not mentioned. Or look at the second example, all the books were sold. So here we do not know who have sold all the books. So if we wish to mention the doer in passive sentences, suppose now here doer is absent, but if you want to mention it, then mention by adding by before it. For example, we will see the second example. All the books were sold by them. Okay, in first sentence the doer is absent, but if you want to mention it, you, before mentioning that word add by. Okay, and then write the sentence. So we will conclude with a very important chart or with the examples of some very easiest sentences. See, we have seen the format of the passive voice: subject plus verb plus to be plus pp, past participle. So we will take very easy sentences here. The dog chased the cat. Very simple sentence. This is an example of active voice. How we will change it in passive voice? The cat was chased by the dog. Now see here, the cat was object, so we have taken here as a subject was, that is form of to be, chased verb, and past participle. Okay, chased is past participle by the dog. So here look how we have changed active into passive. See here. So remember these while transforming active into passive, what other changes you have to follow. So that's all for today. You watch this video again and again, try to learn the rules of active and passive voice, and practice some sentences from our course book. So that's all for today. See you next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.